Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you're tuning for the first time, you are so welcome. Here on this channel, I share with you regarding beauty, skincare, feminine hygiene, vlog, and everything in between. If that looks like the kind of content you like to watch, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. This video is a long awaited video. Anytime I post any self-care video, especially my shower routine, I always get that question, how do you lighten your armpit? And this video is finally here for my girlies that are struggling with dark armpit. When it comes to having a dark armpit, it's very common among black women because if your body is dark, it makes sense that your armpit is dark. But then there's level to this dark armpit because sometimes your armpits will all of a sudden start getting darker than usual, especially the ones that look very darker than your actual skin tone. It happened to me and I remember clearly how I felt about it. So for my girls that struggle with dark armpit, this video is specifically for you, and it's coming from somebody that has struggled with dark armpit, somebody that has gone through that experience. Some of the things I'm going to be saying in this video really helped me to, brighten my armpits and get back my armpit to the way it used to be. So before we talk about how to get rid of dark armpits, let's talk about what causes dark armpits, because dark armpits can be natural for some people. There's some women that naturally have dark armpits. It might be a little darker than their actual skin tone, but naturally that is how their armpits it's supposed to look like. If you're somebody that naturally have a bright armpit and all of a sudden your armpits start looking dark, yeah, some of the reasons why that is happening. Number one, bad hygiene. If you have a very terrible hygiene, you do not scrub, you do not thoroughly wash your armpits. When you want to bathe, you bathe just your face, your body. You do not pay attention to washing your armpit, scrubbing your armpit, exfoliating your armpit. There's a high chance that residue from products, sweat can cause your armpits to look dull, and sometimes when it start looking dull, it might start looking dark. Another that cause dark armpit is products. And I'm going to say this: if you naturally have a bright armpit and you introduce any new product into your routine and all of a sudden your armpits are getting dark, or you got a new shaving gel or shaving cream and all of a sudden your armpit is getting dark, it is that shaving gel or shaving cream. Take it out. So sometimes the reason why your armpit is getting dark is the kind of product you're using. I end up darkening your armpit and you will not know. So if you introduce any product into your routine and all of a sudden there is a change in your armpits, that product is the cause. You need to take it out. Another thing that can cause dark armpit is conditions like pregnancy. I have another sister that have 2 kids, and when she was pregnant for her 2 kids, her armpit was very dark. Her armpit was as dark as this my hair. But the pregnancy is usually temporary because after you have your baby, there's a high chance that it will go back to normal. So I don't think you should worry if you're pregnant and your armpit is dark. I don't think you should worry about that one at all because it will definitely go back to normal. My sister did. Another thing that can cause dark armpit is maybe hormonal disorder, PCOS. PCOS can also cause you to, start getting dark armpit. So you guys, the reason why I'm saying the cause is that you need to know the cause so that you know the way to follow it up. Like I mentioned, if it is pregnancy, you pretty much don't have to worry. It's temporary. If it is natural, like you're born like that, genetic, like that is how your armpit is, bro, there's nothing you can do about it. But if you naturally have a bright armpit, like I said myself, if you start getting darker than this, immediately I would definitely know something is wrong. So on a very normal day, your armpits should look like your actual skin tone, or maybe 1 shade darker than your actual skin tone. In that case, you are good. There's nothing to worry about. You only start to worry if it is 2, 3 shades, 4, 5 shades darker, then you start to worry. But so now that we know the cause of dark armpits, let's talk about how to get rid of it. Number 1, exfoliate. Exfoliate your armpits at least 2 times in a week. Exfoliating your armpits regularly, at least, like I said, once or twice a week, it will go a long way. It's going to help remove dead skin cell, give you a smoother armpit. And to do this is very, very simple. You don't need to start buying any exfoliant or any scrub or anything. Use the body scrub that I used to bathe. The scrub that I used to scrub your body, use it. So as you're scrubbing your body, raise your arm up and scrub under your armpits. So this is going to help brighten your armpits a lot, especially if you're using a brightening scrub. Number 2, use product that contain brightening ingredients. To be honest, if you want to brighten any part of your body, be it your face, your legs, your back, your neck, your face, if you want to achieve that result, especially if you want to see result quickly, you have to use product that contain brightening ingredients. For example, the one I usually recommend, niacinamide. Yes, if you have any toner that contain niacinamide, Toners are amazing for the armpit area. Aside the fact that they help to prevent odor, they also help to brighten your armpits depending on the one that you're using. Niacinamide is generally known to help reduce pigmentation. So if you have any toner, I'm going to recommend it. This is one I currently use. I've shown this in almost all my self-care videos. If you have this one, it contains niacinamide and it's even written on the body brightening toner. Yes, if you have any toner that's written brightening that I use for your face, use it on your armpit area. Like if you have any vitamin C toner, you can also use it around your armpit area. This is going to help brighten your armpit. But if you want to go a bit active, kojic is also a very good brightening agent. Kojic, alpha arbutin, these two are very active when it comes to brightening your armpit area. You can try kojic soap for your underarm. That is if you're struggling with very severe dark armpits. If your armpit is not so dark, there's no need to do that. You can use the ones that contain niacinamide, vitamin C. Glycolic acid is also great for lightening the armpits. This one is a very popular one you can try. A lot of people will swear by this one, but if you use any of these, they will definitely help to brighten your armpits. If you use any brightening product, for example, brightening cleanser, brightening face cleanser, or brightening body wash, use that around your armpit area. When you want to bathe, just apply a little of that body wash, apply it around your armpit and leave it for some minutes. Don't rinse it off immediately. Just do this thing consistently. There is no how you will not be able to brighten your armpits. If you have any brightening body wash that you currently use, I will say when you're bathing, just apply a little around your armpit and go ahead and scrub the rest part of your body. Just let it sit while you scrub the rest part of your body, but make sure you do not rinse it out immediately after you apply it. Let it sit a bit before you rinse it out. I think I'm number 3 here. Avoid setting deodorant. I will say this, I will never stop saying this, because as somebody that got dark armpits from using deodorant, I will say it and I will say it again. Sometimes the reason why your armpit is getting dark is because of your deodorant. You need to stop using spray deodorant. If you currently struggle with dark armpits, you do not have a business with any deodorant that contains alcohol, aluminium, be it Dove, Nivea, I don't care the brand, but if you currently struggle with dark armpits, for now, you have to pause that spray deodorant. If I got the dark armpit experience from using a spray deodorant, and I have stopped using it a long time ago. Spray deodorant contain something called aluminium, and some of them also contain alcohol. And these two ingredients can darken your armpit, especially if you have a sensitive skin. I discovered recently that even roll-on contains aluminium. Yeah, it does, but it's just that it's not as intense as the one in spray deodorant. When I use spray deodorant, it will darken my armpits, but when I use roll-on, it doesn't. So I just assume that the one in roll-on is more mild compared to the one in spray deodorant. If I use spray deodorant, just give me 1 week, 7 days. The next thing, the shade of my armpit will start to decline. First of all, it will start looking a bit hashy, then it will start looking dark. Like it's the experience was not nice at all. Also, there are a lot of deodorants out there that are alcohol free, aluminium free, and Nivea has a couple of them, so you might want to try them out. If you can get any deodorant that is aluminium free, alcohol free, please get them. If you currently struggle with dark armpits, get you a deodorant that is aluminium and alcohol free, even some of them fragrance free. Yes. Number 4, at this point I think I've lost count, but number 4, use deodorant that are meant for brightening the armpit. Nivea has 2 of them. I've seen 2 from Nivea. I think in my next skincare shopping I'm going to be getting one of these. They will serve you as deodorant while also brightening your armpit. So last but not the least, waxing over shaving. As a girlie that wax and shave, currently I can't pick one. I wax when I feel like I don't want to shave in the next 2 weeks, and when it comes to shaving, I shave when I don't have time to wax. With the way I wax, you guys already know the way I wax. I use the waxing beans. It is easy. Go to AliExpress, get you these beans, get you a melting pot, go to TikTok and watch tutorial on how to wax at home. It is there. You'll find a couple of videos on how to wax. That's where I learned how to wax myself. I still shave because with shaving it is quicker. Sometimes I want to dash out and I'm just in the bathroom trying to do my skincare, and I realize that, oh, I need shaving. I can't start cooking up shaving beans and all of that. So immediately the next thing I'm thinking about is my shaving sticks. But I would say that if you're struggling with dark armpits and you are really struggling with it, it is very severe, pause shaving for now and try waxing. If you wax more regularly, somehow it gives you clean, smoother appearance, because when you wax, you pull the hair from the roots, so your entire armpit is bald. And also with waxing, you get to experience less cuts, less bumps, and also less ingrowth hair. So that's why I encourage that if you're struggling with dark armpits, you should wax more instead of shaving. Shaving generally causes micro tears and also irritation, especially if you shave dry. And if your skin is now sensitive, this can easily lead to pigmentation. So you might want to avoid shaving for now and wax more. On a regular day, you 9 out of 10 times you will see me on sleeveless. Even right now, you can see I'm wearing a sleeveless, so I am very conscious of what is going on down there. So I don't even be judging my girlies when they are so, eager to get a bright armpit. So if you struggle with dark armpits, I really hope this video goes a long way for you. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Here on my channel, I share everything regarding self-care, skincare, feminine hygiene, beauty, vlog, and everything in between. If that look like the kind of content you like to watch, let me come close. So if this look like the kind of content you like to watch, you love everything skincare, self-care, beauty, hygiene, feminine hygiene, if this look at all like the kind of content you love to watch, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys in my next video. Mwah. Bye guys.